Students, welcome to BA Part 1. Today I'll be talking about the first paper and the first poem that is prescribed in your syllabus is Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day. Before I go on to explain you the poem, I will tell you a little bit about Shakespeare and his sonnet. Sonnet, it is a 14-line poem which was first introduced in Italy by Petrarch during the 14th century. He used it as love poetry having rhyming verse in it. Later, it was adopted in England, France, Spain, and Germany during the 16th and 17th century. Sonnet is a lyric poem and it revolves around the themes of country love affairs, politics, and religious beliefs. Although many poets tried their hands on this sonnet, Donne, Milton, Spenser, Shakespeare, Keats, and Wordsworth's sonnets leave an everlasting impression on the minds and hearts of the readers. Sonnet is, as you also notice in the poem that is given on the screen, it is divided into two main types on the basis of its rhyming scheme including first, the Italian or Petrarchan sonnet. It comprises of an octave containing 8 lines and a sestet of 6 lines. The rhyming scheme of an octave is A B B A A B B A. I'll explain to you what is this rhyming scheme and in the coming lecture when I take up the poem itself. While sestet rhyming as C D E C D E or C D C D C D. I'll explain you what is this rhyming scheme when we have finished the poem. Second, the English or Shakespearean sonnet. It comprises of 3 quatrains followed by a couplet in the end. The rhyming scheme of this sonnet is A B A B C D C D E F E F G G. The sonnets composed by Shakespeare became the most popular genre in English literature, widely read and acknowledged by the readers across the globe. Shakespeare has composed around 154 sonnets during the year 1592 to 1598. The sonnets of Shakespeare were published by Thomas Tope in 1609. Shakespeare's sonnet comprise 3 quatrains and a final couplet with a regular rhyming scheme of A B A B C D C D E F E F G G. Each quatrain in Shakespearean sonnet revolves around a different image or idea to express the main theme of the sonnet. So, Shakespeare's sonnet can be divided into 2 broad categories owing to their themes and subject matters. His earlier sonnets are written about a young man whom the poet loves and admires with all his heart. The first 17 sonnets of this category are composed to convince the young man to marry and have children in order to lead a happy and satisfied life, while the remaining sonnets which have been prescribed for you are written by Shakespeare to narrate the power of pure love and poetry in defeating and destroying death. So in the poem Shall I Compare Thee and Remembrance and not to Gilded Monuments, you will find these themes, and the theme is the power of pure love and poetry in defeating and destroying death. Shakespeare's final sonnets address a promiscuous lady known as the Dark Lady. These sonnets describe the sinful obsession of the poet and the young man with the temptress. Unlike his earlier sonnets, the tone and mood of these sonnets are depressing and distressing, dealing with the uncontrollable desires and sinful acts. Although Shakespeare has established his reputation as a playwright, his sonnets are regarded as one of the most beautifully composed poems in the history of English literature. Revolving around the themes of unrequited love, ill desires, and sensuous acts, Shakespearean sonnet remains successful in leaving its mark on the minds and hearts of its readers. Written in a simple language, Shakespeare's sonnets are widely read and appreciated by the readers of English poetry even in the modern era, long after the death of the great poet. So, the poem which you are going to read in the next lecture, Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day? He is, talking about his friend and patron whom he, wishes. First, he, says that can he compare him to a summer's day, because summer in Europe is regarded as very soothing, because winters are very chilling, and because his friend is very, composed and temperate, and uh, gives has is full of warmth. So he first, thinks of comparing his friend and patron to a summer's day, but then, he changes his mind, because he says that sometimes the sun in the summer season is too hot, and therefore its rays are scorching, whereas he says that his friend is not like, uh, is not, too hot, means he's temperate, he's neither too hot nor too, cold. He is temperate, has patience, and he goes somewhere in between. So he rejects the idea of comparing his friend to a summer's day. So I'll be taking the poem in the next, lecture. Thank you so much.